Hi guys, it's Skill Jim and we're back again with another unboxing video. More Sega goodness for you. Well, for me as well, I guess. Let's whack this stuff open and see what we've got today. So again, this is from Japanese, one of my favourite websites now to be fair, Japanese Ebten Sega shop. Releasing alongside Lost Judgment a new, it's nice little boost card, thank you very much, a brand new accessory for the Mega Drive Mini. Box out of the way, that was quite a painless unboxing. So we've got a Sega My Card Mark III and we've got a Mega Drive Tower Mini Zero. So, a little bit of context in case this is the first time you're watching this. So obviously, last year or the year before, whenever it was, I did an unboxing anyway, we got the Mega Drive Mini. This was like part of Sega's 60th celebrations. They did a classic, was it the 60th anniversary or was that the Astro City Mini? Either way, I think we're still sort of in those sort of celebrations, but they released this and it came with 42 games or something. Made to look obviously like the original Mega Drive. This is the European version, iconic to us Brits, I suppose, if you want to call us Brits. But there's also the Japanese variant, and this is the original Tower of Power, as it's called. And obviously, you've got the Mega CD add-on, the 32X add-on. And we've also, for comedic value there, we've got the Sonic & Knuckles cartridge and Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on top, which ironically isn't really a game, but people that have actually done that combination know that you just get an extra blue orb sort of bonus stage from Sonic 3. Well, Sonic & Knuckles. But yeah, this was pretty cool. And I did an unboxing of this as well, and just lost part of the accessory there. Don't know where that's come from. Oh, it's one of these clips, I think. Not quite sure where that's come from. I've lost two. I've lost one. I may have lost one and one's come out there. Regardless though, I was about to say I did an unboxing of this and we actually saw inside that there was a Sonic CD in the Mega CD case. So if you're interested, check that out. But I thought what would be cool when we unbox this is see if they all combine into one even bigger mighty Tower of Power. I don't even know where that's come from. Yeah, so we'll leave that to one side for now. Hopefully it's not broken. I think it still does connect fine. I think it is literally one of the feats somewhere that stops it from doing that, if you know what I mean, because it's actually in the thing. I'll look into that when I've got a bit more time and not on camera kind of thing. Obviously we put the tower in there, back to one side for a moment, and we'll crack these open. So I'm going to start with the Mega Drive Tower Mini. So as you can see there, so check out the boxing. So it's got like a sort of classic Master System packaging look to it with the white checkered sort of line thing going on there, and obviously this is the Master System converter. I think this was called Sega converter in Japan. In the UK it was called Master System converter, and in America it was called the Power Base converter. Not sure why so many different names, but ultimately what it did was allows you to play Master System games, sort of like a backwards compatible, you know, like how you've got with your Xbox One or whatever, you can play Xbox 360 games. This actually this actually played all of the original Master System games, so there's none that were left unturned, and that is because the original Mega Drive already had the Master System guts in there, as it were. So, I mean, strange that they didn't just make the cartridge slot on the Mega Drive compatible from the get-go, but obviously it changed the size, the shape with Mega Drive cartridges. hence the need to get this thing. And I was checking actually, I was surprised to find that when it was released in the UK, it was only $29.99. So I mean, that seems a bargain really, so you don't have to buy a Master System. Say if you didn't own a Master System, you owned a Mega Drive, and you were interested in playing some Master System games that perhaps were going on sale at the time, because obviously the Mega Drive was the new bad boy, as it were, at the time. And yeah, I suppose in hindsight, if I'd have known, if I wasn't like 3 years old, I'd have probably picked one of these up for 30 quid and, you know, played some classic Master System games that I never really got the chance to play as a kid, because my first Sega console was a Mega Drive. I did play on a friend's Master System, and it's strange really, I don't know why, but even though they were both Sega consoles, but at the time I was a bit, had a bit of a rivalry, thinking that the Mega Drive was better than the Master System, if you know what I mean. So like, I've got the better card, I've got the better system, lol. But yeah, I've never owned one of these. I've never actually seen one of these. Obviously a full-size version. I've seen them on YouTube, people's videos, but I've never actually touched one or used one for its purpose. So, just getting the actual Mega... Let's get rid of all this other crap for now, just so we can test the main thing out here. So I'm assuming that'll just fit snug straight in the cart there, which it does. And you'll see that it's still got the hole there for the power light to come on, which is pretty cool. You can put cards in there, which there wasn't too many, at least released in the UK. So, I mean, I don't know if anyone ever used this card slot back in the day. There was only a few cards that I could see. One of them was like the original Hang-On. Woody Pop was on there, which I'm going to show you in a minute, because I think that is inside these cart boxes. So we'll try them out. So it looks like you open that and you can put stuff in there. So I imagine we cannot, yes, so we cannot stack it even higher. So it's literally just an accessory. I mean, this is kind of like Polly Pocket, but for adults, I suppose. If you want the Master System thing on today, put that on, and you know, you're going to have to put your Tower of Power to one side. I mean, you can still have the Mega CD combined there. So that still looks pretty cool. Mega CD, Mega Drive, and the Master System converter thing. So I finished the video, guys, and I literally just thought of something, and I'm just going to shove this back in here, just in between what I was ever going to talk about next, which you'll see in a minute. So yeah, I did just say that you wouldn't be able to build like a massive tower, but then I thought, of course you can. So you've got the Mega CD base. You're going to put the Mega Drive on top of the Mega CD, like that. Then you can take the 32X, because it's got a Mega Drive sized cartridge, same as it would, you know, same as that one. And then you can actually throw in Sonic and Knuckles into the top of the 32X. And now you can take the Master System converter and pop that carefully in the top of Sonic and Knuckles, like so. Then you can take your Alex Kidd.
I don't know that one.
And Alexa doesn't know who Alex Kidd is. And then you can take the Sega M card and pop that in there like that. So now we have a strange concoction of this Mega Drive, Master System, 32X Mega CD Tower of Power. So let's see what cartridges we got. So it comes with a card anyway. I'm not 100% on these games because for a start, the Japanese specific titles, and second, I never owned a Master System, so I'm not really familiar with the library part from Alex Kidd there, which I can see straight away. Let's see how easy these are. Oh, there's a couple in each. So that's pretty cool. Kind of like a mini. Okay, apologies guys, my phone ran out of storage there for a second, so let's just carry on. We're all good now. So, like I was saying, this is a Master System mini cartridge, made to look like classic Master System cart from back in the day. Obviously, there's no data on. That would be daft. This is obviously the Japanese. It's got the gold sticker sort of label on there on the front. I'm not sure actually. Did the UK Master System cartridges look like this? I thought they were black, to be honest, from memory. But obviously this is the Japanese unit. And they haven't made these accessories available elsewhere, so that's why I've had to order it from Japanese website EB10. That I always seem to mention these days, every video. This game, I don't recognise the artwork. It says Ashura, if anyone's familiar with that game. And apparently, I believe at least, that all of these games are playable in Lost Judgment. Hence, the reason why they've made this pack, really, just so it makes it seem like you can play these games on your Mega Drive Mini while you're playing Lost Judgment. Oh, am I really going to test my Japanese out? Embarrassing. It looks like, if I had to guess, it looks like something like Alien Syndrome. Daburu Tageto. Double Target. Shinsha no something. Double Target? Is that a game? I just crap at reading katakana. If it was like all in hiragana, it'd be okay. That looks like Alien Syndrome, right? Or something to me, that label. So, Alien Shindorumu. Got to be. Fantasy Star. Not Fantasy Star. Fantasy Zone. I can tell that one straight away. Iconic. Love this game. I prefer Super Fantasy Zone on the Mega Drive, but obviously that's already on the. It's also on the Astro City Mini as well. Fantasy Star. Why do I keep saying Fantasy Star? Fantasy. Oh, Zone. It is Zone. They've got two little lines there. Can't really see them actually, can you? But yeah, Fantasy Zone. Almost said it again. Then we've got the Pengo game. Is it the little penguin? Penguin Rando. Oh, Penguin Land. Okay. And we've got a motorbike game. Famous motorbike game on the Master System. Enduro Racer. I do recognise that name, actually, Enduro Racer. Again, I've never played these games. I've got to pick up Lost Judgment now, eh? And actually play these games. That looks like Fantasy Zone as well. Fantasy Zone 2, okay. Opa, no, something. It's one kanji I haven't covered yet by the looks of it. But yeah, really cool. Fantasy Zone 2. Next cartridge. Very Star Wars looking game. I tell you a game that I do like. One of my favourites on Game Gear. I'm 100% it's not that, but Halley Wars. Okay, this is SDI. I think SDI, there was a collection or something like that on the PS2, Sega Ages, possibly. SDI, I remember seeing a while back. Well, must have it in my Sega Ages collection. So we've got Black Card here, and we are Darius 2. Darius 2, possibly. And I recognise the artwork on this, but I'm not sure what it is. Is that Mezu Uka. Mezu Walker, is it? Something like that. That's not Y though, that's Oka. Possibly. I'll look that one up. I'm not sure on the name on that. I'll probably put something on the screen there. Maybe I was right. Maze Walker or something. And we've got the first of our cards, which are meant to fit in there, I'd assume that way. So the data goes in. I think they've got quite a nice sort of nice fit there, actually. See how it's not loose or anything? Pulls out quite nicely. So they've made them really nicely. It's got some information on the back. Can we read the name of the game? It's Ude, or is that Ude Pofu. It's Woody Pop, innit? It's because they put the lines, right? Maybe? Ude Pop. I want to say Popu, but oh, maybe that they put the circle there. Is that the circle or is that dude's arm? I don't know if anyone's familiar with katakana, but I was expecting that to have like a little circle to make that foo a poo. Woody Popu. Popu. But it could be Woody Popu. And you just pronounce the foo a little bit. Don't know. But yeah. Got it on the Game Gear right there. Woody Pop. Really great game that is, actually. Never played it on the Master System because was it released on the Master System? Or I feel like it was a Game Gear exclusive, perhaps. But they've made... No. It must have been on one of these cards because that's what I was reading. This is one of the few card... That's right. Ignore me. My Master System knowledge is not great. So let's see what it looks like with a card and a cartridge. Ooh, very tight sort of fitting things these are compared to like some of the... I mean, obviously the adapter just sits on there. It doesn't click in. But these carts are not going anywhere really, which is pretty cool. So they've got that kind of nice snappy feel to them, like you'd expect from back in the day. Very cool. So those are all the cartridge games, which, I mean, I think is really cool. You might think that's a waste of plastic there in this sort of 2021 era of trying to save the planet. But to be fair, I don't know. I mean, the manufacturing process of these are going to stay in my collection. It's not like I'm going to chuck them in the ocean and kill a bunch of fish or anything. So yeah, I think this is really cool, and I'm glad that Sega are making all these little accessories and these little mini consoles and stuff. It's really nice to revisit sort of Sega's history, and it's nice that they're actually going out of the way to revisit it as well, because that's kind of what the fans have been crying out for a while now. We've been, asking for old IP to return, and this is Sega bread and butter here. Are we getting in here? Probably don't need to do that. But yeah, I've shown you the box there. So these are the cartridges that are inside here. They must just be in this little pack. That's a bit awkward. Maybe I will try and get them out of the box. There we go. So yeah, cool little box. I don't know if that's a replica of something. Maybe was there a pack of games, or is that just literally just for this release? Your titanium butter knife here as well. Perhaps don't need to cut this with this thing. Just give it a little bit of a little rip in there just to give it a helping hand. Lethally sharp that knife is, by the way. Lethally sharp. So sharp, I can't even get in still. That's annoying, but to be fair, it's not the best box I've ever seen. It's like one of those little boxes that you get those little candy cigarette licking things in. If anyone knows what I'm on about there. Right, so let's see what cards... I'll keep wanting to say cards, but it's cards. Let's see what cards we've got here. Oh, am I really going to have to read all these? So, Teddy Boy? What? Teddy Boy? Is that the name of a game? Teddy Boy? Don't know. You tell me, guys. Saka. But what's the prefix? So we've got... Oh, man, it's so small. It's Cureto. Cureto? It could be Guretto? Guretto. Is it someone's football game? Like an Italian player? Guretto? like Giletto, soccer. I don't know. This looks a bit like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's not. It's Pito Poto. Peter Poto. Pito Poto. Peter Poto. Peter Poto. I don't know. Peter Potts? Peter Potto? Peter Potter. Peter Potter, Peter Potter. I don't know. Fuck knows. Oh, it's another one of them. Guretto. So it's not the dude's name. So this is literally just called soccer in that game. So this is literally just called Beisuboru. Coletto, or Guletto. I don't know. Satara Ito 7. Satara Ito. If this makes any sense to anyone. Astro Furashu. Astral Flash? Yes, I recognise Astral Flash. There's a poster for that in the U Arcade in Dobuita in Shenmue. Astral Flash. Another one of those Coletto or Galetto. Tennisu. Oh, it looks like Dick Tracy, but I bet it's not. It's Komikaru. Machine Gun Joe. So Komikaru. Machine Gun Joe. And last card here, or card, is Gosuto Ghost House. Ghost House. There you go, guys. A little bit of Japanese for you there as well. Whew. So yeah, don't know really what more else to say, but this is the Master System Adapter Mini, released in Japan for your Mega Drive Mini, so that you can reenact playing classic Master System cartridges and card games that you can unlock and or buy or whatever you do in Lost Judgment to play them on Yagami, is that his name? His Master System in his apartment. So if you want to kind of like get that experience physically as such, you can do like that. So as you recall from previous, we've got cartridges for the Mega Drive. So it's really cool that they're doing this sort of stuff, in my opinion. So this is the framed Mega Drive carts. This is like half the collection that's included in the Japanese model of the Mega Drive Mini. And we've also got the released Volume 2, not in frame but in nice packaging like that. And that's the remainder of the cartridges. So again, if you want to pretend that you are playing these games when you're playing them on your TV, on your Mega Drive Mini or on Lost Judgment, we can literally play these games as though we were originally intending to play them back in the day, as if you own them, but you don't own them because the Mini, it's like Polly Pocket, but for adults. You can do that right now. So thanks Sega, and thanks to everyone for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. See the cards that were popping up throughout the video as I was talking about Mega Drive Mini. We did an unboxing. Astro City Mini perhaps, I don't know. I'll put some shit at the end of the video as well. So thanks, and see you later guys. Tra.